If you subscribe to the idea that we are at a point of dramatic change in social structures and in our world order, whether it's from a fourth turning viewpoint or a sovereign individual, or from looking at the exponential pace of technological change and its impacts, whether it's from the Jeff Booth perspective or Peter Diamandis, I think many of us can agree we are going to see a change in our economic, social, and technological structures, which none of us can really comprehend. When I was growing up, none of us could comprehend that we would be waving a phone in front of a terminal to pay for something. People were still using cash and checks. No one would believe. There was a comic strip. Dick Tracy was a detective, and he had a phone on his wristwatch. And that was science fiction. And now it's an everyday occurrence.
Yes.
So we're going to see so many changes. And I think what's really important, and it's part of why I wrote the book and want to have discussions like this, is, Bitcoin, I think many of us see as a foundational layer, which can be a more solid foundation to build new structures and institutions to serve all of humanity. And so it's important that we give some consideration and some thought to what do these new structures, what do we want them to look like? It's going to be your generation that is going to be the builders of these structures. And so we have to give some thought to it. And again, I discussed this in the book a bit, is that, we have lost so many of the guidance structures in our culture and societies around the world because of the rise of an all-consuming culture of commercialism and consumerism. We've lost many of the guardrails and the guiding principles, these philosophical, spiritual, religious, ethical, moral principles, which are really the deeper meaning of life. And so for those that are going to be building these new structures and institutions, we need to think about what we want them to look like and to be built on deeper and more profound universal principles that really transcend just money.